Hello and welcome to the Quote to Cash Certification Module 4 Part 2, Impact on the Individual. And my name here is James Lustenader. I'm an advocacy manager at Apttus and here to talk to you about how Quote to Cash projects can transform a career and an individual in many ways, share what some of our customers are experiencing on this topic, and some practical tips from those same customers at the end of the session. So who am I? Some highlights that I wanted to share. I've been at Apttus over 4 years now, and have been a big part of the Apttus customer reference program since its inception about 3 years ago. And on a personal note, I'm a big hockey fan, so if you ever bump into me at any of our events, be sure to say hi, and we'll have something to talk about. So don't take our word for it. I'm here to share what our customers have been saying about their Quote to Cash initiatives over the year, and how being part of such transformational initiatives have positively impacted their careers and their personal brand. What we've seen is that the benefits of being involved in successful Quote to Cash projects can range from the more direct, such as getting a promotion or expanding your personal brand as a leader and innovator, to the more ethereal, like expanding your professional network, developing cross-departmental synergies within your organization. And I know there's a lot of buzzwords there, but the fact is that a lot of our customers have seen these and they've shared some of their experiences with us here. And the first quote we have is from a sales executive at an international software company. And I think it serves as an example of how Quote to Cash projects can drive impactful business results for the organization. In this case, their initial goal of automating CPQ didn't just improve the speed at which their sales reps quoted, but also the project resulted in an ERP integration, which in turn reduced the number of orders that needed to be manually reviewed and approved by the order management teams, further increasing the efficiency of the entire company. The next example comes from a project manager at a medical device manufacturing company, and I think it's representative of how Quote to Cash projects can be a great way to learn new skills and expand your professional network. As a project manager assigned to such a widely impactful solution, such as Quote to Cash, they became experts in a wide range of skills and interacted with a wider set of colleagues than they would have on any other project. Many of our customers are amazed to learn how connected and deeply rooted the Quote to Cash process is within many different areas of their company. And it's not until they begin or even complete their project that they realize how widespread this process is and how it touches so many different people's lives. Now, this next quote is from a VP of IT at an information services company. And the team's charter was to deploy and manage all the software and technology used by the internal staff. Certainly nothing new, but because the IT team was so well connected and in tune with the latest and greatest technology, they were able to identify Quote to Cash software as the answer to additional business problems that their business was facing, that their users were facing, in this case the sales team. And so by evaluating, selecting, and implementing Apttus Quote to Cash, in this case, the IT executive was able to position himself within the organization as an innovator and his team as a leader, and also the organization as a whole in the marketplace has been positioned as a leader and innovator by delivering more success to their customers. So it has an impact on the individual, on the team, and the organization, and we can see that here. The last example is from a sales operations director at a telecommunications provider, and they had an eye-opening experience during their Quote to Cash project that they've shared with us here. It was only when the various teams got together to discuss the business requirements related to their project that they realized just how siloed their teams were from each other. And sales may have been connected to marketing, for example. Finance may well have been connected to the legal department, but they never had once all been involved in the same project before, all in the same room, sharing their business requirements, discussing one project, one problem, and one solution. And I think this perfectly illustrates how Quote to Cash initiatives help develop deeper connectivity with other departments within an organization, even well-established ones. So we've heard 4 real examples of how Quote to Cash projects can positively impact an individual's career and presence in the market, both in the industry and within their organization. But now I wanted to share some practical tips and tricks from these masters on how to deliver on successful Quote to Cash projects. And here you will see some themes. I've highlighted some as being bold and brave enough to speak out for yourself and your team. On the top left, you'll see a quote about being your own biggest cheerleader, being loud and being proud to get the recognition that you deserve. And I see another theme here is making sure to spend extra time during the scoping and business requirements phase, as well as considering as many different viewpoints as possible throughout the process, both laterally and vertically within the organization. So in the middle, we see that executive buy-in is important, but also involving the users early in the project. So we see top to bottom involvement as well as lateral involvement. When you look at the top right quote, that you can't consider from the lens of just one user, you need to consider the use case from every user's perspective. And I think these are great tips, so be sure to implement some yourself, and you'll be sure to become a quote-to-cash master and deliver on that successful quote-to-cash project. So thank you for your time today and throughout this entire certification process. And we hope to see you out there at some of our events soon. And again, this is James Lustenader signing off.